One decision, one cast, and one bass to change the trajectory of my entire career.
Well, folks, I can tell y'all that right now, having a hard time keeping my excitement at bay, because this is a lake that I have wanted to fish for my entire life. And I got to fish it a couple of weeks ago, and it was great to me. Fished it from a kayak, no electronics, no sonar, no nothing, just my phone, Omnia Pro app, Navionics, and caught some pretty decent fish. But right now, the difference is I'm practicing for $130,000. I am fishing the Yeti Open at the end of September. September 2nd, I think, today. And I'm trying to find some spots, but I'm literally right across from the ramp and I can't control myself but to just fish. So we're gonna try to catch some fish to get the day started, knock the dust off, get the skunk out of the boat, and then go hunt some brush piles, good banks, figure out where these bigger fish are, because it's a big bass format. I have fished one big bass format tournament before, and on day 2 of that 3-day tournament, I pretty much led the entire day with a 7 to 9 pound largemouth and finished 7th out of a couple hundred boats. So I have been so laser focused on figuring out the habits of big bass for the past couple of months since that tournament in April. And I have been patiently awaiting to practice for this tournament. And I'm finally here. This is, if you know bass fishing, you know Table Rock. Table Rock is just an iconic tournament lake. It's well known by so many people. It has played a role in so many people's lives, and now possibly my life. So we're gonna get started and get fishing. We're currently fishing a nice little channel swing here with the whopper plopper, which, funny enough, this is actually what I was planning to fish. And when I stopped at the gas station to grab some coffee on the way, there was another guy there, and I just briefly chatted him up, let him know, like, hey man, I've never fished here before, anything I should know about? And his first comment was, right now there's a bite that probably won't last very long, and it is bluff walls, steep banks, 45 banks with a whopper plopper. And that was my intention of what to fish before I even got here. So we're gonna run the whopper plopper down this bank. This is a channel swing right here. We're on the Kings River, so pretty far upriver, and see if we can't get a quick bite. See if we can't get them fired up right quick. There we go. Small one, but got ourselves a fish. Brother, we're not starting the day off like this. Might have to get out of here if this is just Pam fish in freaking 10-inch or 8-inch small spots. Another little one. Little itty bitty one. Same size as that last one. Again, dude, don't play games, man. Those little ones are what end up getting you in the end of the day. Dude, this whole bank is just covered with debris. Looks so friggin' juicy. Dude, look at all these stick-ups over here. It's not even like it's standing timber. It's just, I mean, maybe it is, but it looks more like laydowns than anything else. So we're gonna do a little looking at the graph here for a sec. So what I was fishing before, you can see this channel swing right here and this pretty deep bank. So that's what a channel swing looks like. Just channel goes straight into that corner. And so I'll probably just go up here to this next one if there's nobody on it. But that's the kind of stuff you want to be fishing this time of year, and they will definitely be on that come end of this month still. So I'm trying to find where these fish are staging up, because right now the water temps went down quite a bit, almost 10 degrees, or actually 10 degrees in the past week. So I'm expecting that they know that change is coming, and that's what they'll start doing, is going into their patterns. So what I'm seeing here is a channel swing, another one right there, and then actually on Navionics, you got these little dots that are brush piles, and those are marked typically by the state, so they share them on Navionics, and you can just go fish those. So I will probably, or not probably, I'm gonna fish that channel swing, these brush piles, then that channel swing, and keep going same direction that we've been doing. So now we're on this other side, this other channel swing, and another thing I'm noticing right now, so this section from here to there is pretty flat banked, or pretty straight, whereas now right there, that's a little point. So any of those imperfections, I'm gonna slow down a little bit, fish them a little harder, because usually there's gonna be current flowing one way or the other, and they're gonna sit on one side or the other. Okay? So my expectation is that they'd be sitting on this side, waiting for something to come past them. So naturally, this is where you would throw it, right there, and they'd be sitting on that back side of the current, just right behind anything to make it easier for them to ambush, because bass, they don't think about a whole lot more than eating, reproducing, and that's about it. Survival of the fittest, man. Get out of here. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This little, it's not much, but this little point right here, that is where you are going to catch big fish. So we've caught two absolute dinks. I'd like to catch 12 pounds today. If I can identify a 4-pounder spot, I'd be super stoked, because I think a 4-pounder will get you paid for sure. Not think, I know a 4-pounder will get you paid. Last year, I believe it took only 6 and change to win the whole damn thing. So shit, if I could find a very good bank with some big fish on it, I would be incredibly stoked about today. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have many more days to practice. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get 2 more, because I've got a big trip going back to Virginia, then to a wedding in New York, and pretty much that same week coming back, or the week before the tournament coming back. And so I'll try to fish the day before the tournament. If I'm lucky, I'll get 2. If I'm lucky. But that's being a little optimistic. Honestly, I'm sure that after this wedding that we're going to, my wife is in the bridal shower. So I could imagine that she's going to be tired, not going to want me gone for an extra period of time. Jesus, dude. These are really the kind that end up putting the freaking hook in your hand. And this one's just jacked up. Look at him. Brokeback Mountain, buddy. There's that pot of bait again. These fish are all around it. Oh, he bit it. Doesn't look very big, but as soon as I went by him, snapped at it. Did I just get my freaking bait torn off and not even notice? Pretty sure I just threw it out there with nothing on it. So if we get bit, it'll be a miracle. Oh, it's not small. Not small. It's bigger than those last one that we've been catching. He literally just ate it with nothing on it. Just ate straight up minnow, or straight up jig head. Pound and a half, pound and a quarter. Just ate just the minnow, or just the jig head. Oh, buddy, that's hilarious. That is funny shit right there. We're fishing the Sakamata shad, or we were, till that last fish bit it off, and then this thing, I didn't even need one. That is hilarious. So now we know that if you have just a jig head, they will bite it on table rock. That is so freaking funny. I've seen that with other types of fish, but never a bass. A jack crevalle will annihilate a bear hook. A mahi or a dolphin will annihilate a bear hook when they're in schools. But a bass, I've never seen them do that. Pretty funny. So I just had a fish bite and then took my minnow off my jig head and casted it back out there without realizing it until it came out of my finger. The line came out of my finger. When it did, could feel it was much lighter. And I cast it right into a school of bait with some fish under it. And I'm like, oh shit, if something bites this is gonna be wild. Fish is gonna bite it with just the jig head. Boom. Immediately as it drops down, 2-3 fish bite it, miss them. Another fish comes into the school and snatches it. Largie. Buddy, just trying to let you go. A little largie. Not what we need. but still fun. Keeping the vibes high. Vibes high, skunks low. Well, I just held a 3-pounder up to the camera on the big friggin' worm, and guess what? Record button wasn't pressed. That's the kind you need right there, son. 3-pounder. Let's freaking go, dude. What do you think it's on? Big worm. Big worm. There we go. Don't know how big it is. Seems kind of small. Yeah, small fish. Small little jerkbait fish. Little teeny tiny, but filled with shad. Of course, every single one of them now throwing a big worm. I could hear him out there. I was throwing a big worm earlier and I couldn't get him to bite. Well, guess what, bud? Let's get out of here. These dudes are just gonna piss me off. Let's turn off live scope for a little bit. Go fish a bank. That channel swing up there. All right, we gave the buzzards our hole. Dudes just kind of like showed up, started weaseling their way in after they saw me catch that 3-pounder. So that's all right. We're not really here to catch a ton of fish. We're here to find the fish, and we definitely found the right kind because that was a small school of fish and the small one ate it. And that fish was without question 3 pounds for sure, filled with shad. And now we've got the scope turned off because for some reason this battery is dying on me. And it's not great with this high sun like this. It was not supposed to be like this today. Supposed to be cloudy all day, and this morning, as you saw, it's quite a bit of fog, clouds, overcast, kind of stuff that I wanted. Just that topwater, textbook topwater stuff. So I'm gonna come over here in the shade where that sun hasn't hit yet, and this whole bank is a channel swing, and see if we can find a big one over here. Because I want to start marking some spots. That other spot I marked another channel swing that had fish on it now. So we've got 2 pretty solid places that I'm pretty darn happy with. Doesn't shake too much. Ooh. Small fish, but a little bit bigger, I guess, on the topwater. No, definitely not bigger. Same exact size, the kind that will really mess up your entire day. There it is. There it is. Oh, God damn it. Fuck. Ow. God, that hurt. God, that hurt, dude. Shit. Youch. That did not feel good. Thankfully, just below the barb. Jeez. Ouch. Doesn't mean it didn't hurt. Definitely does not mean that didn't hurt, because that did hurt pretty freaking bad. Youch. Oof. It's already freaking swelling up. Damn it. Pour some clean water on it. Whopper plopper hooks are very, very sharp. Oh, ouch, dude. That's sore already. Shit. Thankfully, I got a first aid kit on here. I think I need to wash that out. Jesus, that hurt. That fish just came out of nowhere for it. That was cool. These fish are all small, though. That was fast. Gosh. Literally sitting on top of the... Oh my gosh. That is the size of the bait. All right, bro. You are not going to hook me, please. Gosh. Nothing, dude. Nothing. We've got to abort this mission. This is the last cast. Let's see if they want the glide. Because I am going to turn this off for a little bit. 12:3, and I want it to stay like that for a little while. Let's just see a big old 5-pounder come out of there. God dang, I feel like my life has changed with that fog lifting. I was feeling not good for a while. That was weird. Talking about actual vertigo. My eyes were starting to get blurry. Couldn't really look at the fog, or else I was feeling like I was getting dizzy. Do not like that on the boat while I'm by myself. This thing is swimming so funny. I think we're gonna swap it out. Something different. TS6. We're on this little fella. I might throw a weight on its belly. Get it a little sinkier. So might be alright. God, that thing swims just so much better. Straight up and down. That other, hate to say it, but that trick shad just kind of... Oh, dude. Oh. That was the one. Oh, here he comes again. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. We're gonna hit this thing. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. I think we made the right choice to swap it out. Come on. He's got it pretty good. Bro, oh my gosh. We got ourselves a 4.5 here. I think we've got a spot. Holy shnikes. Folks, I think we got something figured out here. There's a big head on the freaking glide. Came up, ate it once, missed him. He came back and just annihilated it. Look at that thing. Built, long, super long. Let's freaking go, dude. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. See you later, pretty girl. Whew, that's pretty awesome when you change a bait and it's almost instant approval. This is the TS6, 6-inch glide. It's probably an ounce, maybe a little over an ounce. I don't know the exact weight on it. Let's go catch us another one. just came up and ate it right there. There he is. Oh, dude. 2 of them just came out of there. A 2-pounder. Nothing big, but that was cool. Right next to the boat. I thought he was done, not going to swing at it again, but lo and behold, those 2 came back out for it. Oh, there's a big one. Oh my God. That was a big one. That was a freaking big one. That was a freaking big one. That was a freaking big one. Hold it away from him. Dang it. All right. We're at a new channel, swing, bluff wall. See if we can call any big ones out again. Maybe throw a big worm out here, see what happens. Oh, there's a bite. Damn it. That was a fish. Felt kind of small, but almost immediate. There he is again. Not tiny, but not big by any means. Ooh, the old one-eyed spotty. We got an eye on one side, no eye on the other. Did confirm there's fish here now. That is one positive. Can't say it's much of anything, but it is confirmation. Oh, there's a oh, that's a good one. He's stuck up in there. He's still on too. Dog. That's a freaking good one. Dude, we got like 15 pounds now. We got like 15 freaking pounds table rock bass. Dude, 3.5, 3.25. And what do y'all think it's on? Just take a wild freaking guess. The big worm, dude. The big freaking worm. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. See ya later. Folks, we are on to something here. Big worm plus the freaking glide bait. Holy crap. We're sitting on like, I'm guessing, we have a 2.5, a 4, so 6.5 plus a 3.5. Having a hard time counting 10. We've got another 2. So 12, 13 pounds, dude. 14 pounds. Yeah, 14 pounds. Holy crap. All right, let's keep fishing. All right, very, very simple presentation here, but unfortunately, what I'm finding is these Sakamata shad are very, very brittle. I just opened this pack. I've already gone through 4 of them. So not stoked about that because they're not super cheap. But clearly they get bit. We're on like fish number 3 or 4 at this point. Just chasing these schools of bait around. I'm sure at this point I could probably use just about anything because They're so fired up. I know y'all are out here because I literally just watched you guys explode on some fish. How's some bait? Yep, they're in the bait. Decent spot. That's a healthy freaking spot, dude. These things are loaded up in there. It's a fatty 2-pounder. Fatty 2-poundy. Bite it again. Dude, these things are all good grade spots. Like, come out here in a derby if it's not taking much weight. Fill up on a limit of these things real quick. Too easy to catch. That feels bigger. That feels bigger. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that was a 3-pounder. Jeez. That was a good one. That was a freaking good one. Damn. Mr. Skyrocket. Mr. Rocket Man. Bigger one. Bigger one. Don't come straight at me like that, bro. That's the good kind. That's the good kind. Bro. Freaking 3-pound spot right there. Jesus, bud. Stop coming straight at me like that. No, those aren't big. Oh, that's a good one. That feels like a good one. He's digging. No, he ain't good, but maybe. Oh, yeah. Nah, he ain't the one. That's not the last one, but he's a good one. It's a good one. Yes, sir. 2-pounder. Get back in there. There's a couple of good ones eating in that school. Oh, he bit it. Dude, come on. Look at these fatties. Look at these fatties, dude. These things are just filled. Freaking filled with shad. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go, man. We got 12 pounds of spots at this point. Folks, we probably had a 15-pound bag today. It's my first time hunting fish on Table Rock properly. The last time I was here, I had a kayak because my axle on my trailer was blown out. And since then, I've been able to recover that or fix it. And now I am practicing for a tournament where there's a possibility of me winning $130,000 worth of prizes. $80,000 Nitro Z21 and $50K in cash for one fish. One fish. And today we found some pretty solid fish, and I think we know what we need to do. I think it's pretty clear and evident what is going to happen. Hopefully you watch the video so you'll know. Not trying to give any secrets away, but if you watch it, you know where I caught the bigger fish. I'm going to be there, so if I see you there, whole buzzard, I'm going to have to say, yo, what's up? What up? Anyways, if you live on Table Rock and you've ever complained about your fishery, I feel sorry for you. This place is awesome. This was so much fun. We will probably be back for another practice or two, hopefully before the September 26th tournament date, and definitely the day before the tournament. And we'll be bringing you along with us. This is the first of my practice days, so this is the road to 130K. Let's make it happen.